Good guys, you met Aries Tao here. Welcome back to the Godox Lighting 101. Last week, we looked into the multiple ways of one light setup on location with AD300Pro. This week, we're going to look at a few ways of doing two light setup. So guys, you can see it's a typical backlight scenario, right? We have two light sources now. One is umbrella, which is soft light source. I typically would prefer to use the one with umbrella as a fill light. Feels like there's a light bouncing off the floor back on her face. And that makes a huge difference already, right? The second light will give you a lot more options. You can imagine the second lights are harsh sun, right? The sun can kiss on her face, make her face glowing, bring more dimension to her body too. The sun can be anywhere, right? It can be from the side, from the back, to give her further separation from the background. Not saying that you need to use two lights all the time, but two lights does give you a lot more flexibility. Here we're shooting some senior metro as the background. Now you can see that we can use one light, typically like 45 degrees top down. If that works for you, that's perfect. Personally, I feel like that way we'll cast some shadows. Even with umbrella, the shadow is so soft, it still will be more pleasant to add in some fill lights bottom up to create this clamshell lighting, which makes her skin more pleasant. For lots of people, that works. That's your choice one. Personally, I feel like if the harsh sunlight kissing on the background and the lights on the model is too soft and too perfect, that creates inconsistency. That's why I would like to remove the umbrella of the top lights, change that to the harsh lights to mimic the sun a bit, to cast more defined shadows and more defined highlights. That creates this consistency between the model and the background. See guys, here's the benefits of two lights. You don't have to choose between soft lights and harsh lights. You can actually create your own recipe to create this balance between the harsh lights and soft lights. How to recreate a sunset on a hazy day? Add an umbrella to soft the highlights, to mimic the light shooting through the cloud on the model's hair. And then I use black mist filter to further soften the highlights over her face. And that would help to create this haziness in the photo. And then I realized the left side of her face is too dark. That's why I add the soft lights to lift up the shadow side of her face. Guys, you see it's a cloudy day and the sun is hiding behind the cloud. And that's a typical scenario we have to deal with. So I decided to create a patch of sun casting on the model's face by myself. Use a barn door. So barn door is a really great way to create these patches of light over the model. You know, after defining the highlights with the harsh lights, I can fill in the shadows with the soft lights. I really like the sandstone wall, but unfortunately the sun's being blocked by the cloud. I decided to use one of the harsh lights to create a patch of sun and to give the model dimension and give the close texture. Rather than the shadow being too dark, I decided to use the second light as a fill light. That way I have a unique blend of soft lights and harsh lights, unique to my style of shooting. To summarize, it's a bit more work to do the two light setup comparing with one light setup. The advantage is you have more flexibility. You have the flexibility to mix between harsh lights and soft lights. You have the flexibility to create different lights to complement the model, such as the hair lights versus fill lights. You can have both lights as soft lights, both lights as harsh lights, or one harsh light, one soft light. The choice is yours. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is your man Aries Tao. I will see you the next time.